Hello everyone and welcome to another guitar tutorial for this song Untitled by Rex Orange County. So first of all, I would just like to thank this person right here for suggesting this song. Thank you very much for that. And before we get into it, we're gonna need a capo for this one, for the 9th fret, because the reason for this is that Rex Orange County played this song using G's part for most of them, and with an acoustic guitar that's pretty difficult for some people, so we're just gonna make it easier and simpler for everyone by using this capo right here. And before I forget, please do leave a like and subscribe to this channel so that you'll get updated on the future guitar tutorials that I'll be posting in this channel. So thank you for that, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so for the intro of this song, the only chord that we're gonna use is C major 7, and you can use either of these 3 fingers. Then put it here onto the A string on the 3rd fret. Then basically just pluck it 3 times and let it vibrate for each time. So it's gonna sound like this. Just like that. Then Rex Orange County usually follows this up with a pause or with a laugh based on the official music video of this song. So it's really up to you. Then once again, it's gonna sound like this. Just like that. Then after that, we're just gonna go straight into the first verse. Okay, so for the first verse of this song, the only thing that we're gonna use to play this is with downstrums, just to make it simple and basic for you guys, since Rex Orange County plays this song in various ways really, so the easier that you guys will get to learn this song, the better. So we're just gonna use some downstrums for this one. And the chord progressions that we're gonna use for this part of the song are these ones right here. So let's get right into it. So the first chord that we're gonna use is C major 7 once again. And for this, note how with the capo, this is now serves as like the edge of the fretboard of the guitar really. So this is now the 1st fret, the 2nd fret, the 3rd fret, the 4th fret, and so on for the fretboard of the guitar with the capo on. Okay, so for C major 7, it's gonna look like this. So you put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string and the middle finger of yours to the 2nd fret of the D string. You can do it like this or like this, it's up to you really, whichever you're comfortable with. So now you just do one simple down strum, then wait for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3. Then the next chord that we're gonna do is A minor 7, which is like that, or like this. It's up to you really. So once again, it's for this chord we're gonna do the D string on the 2nd fret and the B string on the 1st fret. Then you do one simple down strum once again and let it ring for 2 counts. 1, 2, and then A major 7, which is basically from the 1st fret of the B string. You're gonna move it now onto the 2nd fret of the B string. So it looks like this, right there, these strings right there. Then do one simple down strum once again and let it ring for 2 counts. 1, 2, and then the D minor is the next chord for this, just like that. So it's basically the simple D major chord, basic open D major chord, but for the high E string, you're gonna put it on the first fret. Then the rest is the same. So what you're gonna do is do some simple basic down strum once again, then let it ring for 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. Then the next chord is the D diminished chord, which is gonna look like this, right there. So with the high E string and the G string, you're gonna put it on the 1st fret. It's easier to do a bar for this, or like that, because this is much more difficult in my opinion. So you're gonna do it like this. Yep. So you're gonna bar the high E string, G, and the B string on the first fret. Then you're gonna keep your ring finger in here on the third fret of the B string. Then you're gonna do a simple basic down strum once again, then let it ring for 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. Then after that, we're gonna repeat it once more. So with C major 7, basic down strum for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor 7 for 2 counts now. 1, 2. A major 7 for 2 counts. 1, 2. Then D minor for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the D diminished chord for 4 counts once again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once again, if you're gonna play the whole verse section now this time, it's gonna sound a little bit like this. So here we go. I'll make enough mistakes, and it feels like she's the only one that hears the things I say. So if for any reason there's a miscommunication or I'm lying to her face, my immaturity and habits getting in the way, 'cause I can barely breathe and I don't know how I'll explain myself this time. Wish it wasn't the case of this time. So once again, just to repeat what we've learned so far, it's C major 7 for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor 7 for 2 counts. 1, 2. A major 7, 2 counts. 1, 2. D minor for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And D diminished chord for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna repeat that once more. C major 7, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor 7 for 2 counts. 1, 2. A major 7. 1, 2. D minor chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And D diminished chord for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so for the chorus part of this song, I'm gonna use these chords right here. Yep. For this one, we're gonna do some strumming patterns, and the one that I'll advise for you guys to follow is this one right here, which is basically down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. You can also vary this in whichever way that you're most comfortable with, but since for the sake of this guitar tutorial, we're just gonna use this strumming pattern right here, just so that everyone can follow it. Okay, so the first up for the chords for this section of the song is C major 7. Once again, like this. And now we're gonna do some strumming pattern, which is now represents 4 counts of this song. So it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That's 4 counts. Once again, it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Yep. And the next chord that we're gonna use is G minor 6, which is basically like this. So it's the 3rd fret on the lower E string, and this is a dead string. You don't let this sound ring. You can do this by resting the back of your finger right there on. You just let it rest there. You don't press it, so it creates this dead sound right there. Then you put your index finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, and then the B and the G string on the 3rd fret as well. And as for the high E string right here, you also let your pinky finger rest on it. You don't press on it, just let it rest. It rhymes, nice. So yeah, it creates this dead sound right there. Once again, 4 counts by using the strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then the next chord that we're gonna use is F major 7, just like this, or like this. It's up to you really, and I just prefer it to be this way. So for this one, for the lower E string, it's the first fret, and this is a dead string. Once again, just let your index finger rest on it. Don't press, just let it rest. Let's go. And the D string on the second fret, the G string on the second fret as well, and lastly the B string on the first fret. So it's 1, this is dead, 2, 2, 1, and this is also dead. You don't hit this as much as possible. Yep. So what you can do is just let this part of your finger just rest on this, so you don't create as much sound as possible. So once again, for 4 counts, we're gonna use the strumming pattern, which down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then the G chord. And what we're gonna do is just put your middle finger onto the third fret of the lower E string. Then this is open. This is open, right? Those strings are open for the B, G, and the D string. As for the A string, you let it rest once again, so it's a dead note right there. It's a dead string. And you also make sure that this is also a dead string. You don't create any sounds with this one as well. And what I like to do with it is I just let my ring finger rest on the high E string. So it's 3 dead string, 0, 0, 0, and a dead string again for the high E string. Then once again, for 4 counts, we're gonna do the strumming pattern. It's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Yep, so that's the 4 counts for that chord. Then once again, we're gonna repeat the section for C major 7 up to the F major 7. So once again, it's like this. The G minor 6. Then F major 7. Then the next chord that we're gonna do is the B diminished chord, which looks like this. So let me break it down for you guys. Once again, this is the second fret for the A string, the third fret for the D string, the first fret for the G string, and the B string for the third fret. Like that. Yep. So what you can do is you can also mute these strings right here, the lower E string as well as the high E string, just to create a more specific sound. You can mute these strings, or you can also just make sure that you hit these 4 strings in the middle. For this one, we're just gonna do some down strums for this part and let it ring for 2 counts. 1, 2, and we do E major 7 13 chord, which is basically an E major 7, right? So it's the second fret for the A string and the G string for the first fret, but you also make sure that you also press this string right here, the B string on the first fret, so you can just do some barring there, as well as to press the A string on the second fret. Once again, you're just gonna do some simple down strum for 1 count. Then the E major 7 chord. So basically just let go of the B string on the first fret, so it's now an open string. Once again, down strum 1. So just a quick recap of that whole chord progression for the chorus of the song. Once again, it's C major 7 for 4 counts. I'm gonna use the strumming pattern. Up, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then G minor 6. F major 7, G chord, G major chord. Down, down, up, down, down. Then once again, C major 7. G minor 6. 1, up, down, down. F major 7. Then B diminish. 1, 2. E7 13. 1, 1. So if you play the whole chord progression for the chorus part of the song, it's gonna sound a little bit like this. But why can't I be any other boy that doesn't need a hand in love? Someone that I would trust, but how can I fail? Give you all the love that you deserve. When you're the only thing that's worth what life is worth. So a little bit of tip for you guys for the G major chord at the end of the strumming pattern there. Instead of doing an up, you can just do this and let it pause for that dramatic effect or like that flair for the song. It's up to you guys really. So now we're gonna move on to the outro part of the song. Okay, so for the outro part of this song, we're gonna use these chord progressions right here, which is basically the same as the first verse. The only difference is that the C major 7 ones are now at the back or at the end of the chord progressions each time. Okay, with that said, we're gonna start off with the A minor 7 for this section of the song, and we're just gonna do some basic down strums now this time. So A minor 7 for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. A major 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then D minor for 4 counts. 1, 2. Then D diminish. 1, 2. Then C major 7 chord for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then repeat that chord progression once more. So it's A minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. A major 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's the D minor for 2 counts. 1, 2. Then C major 7 for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all together it's gonna sound a little bit like this. I said that I don't mind if you hate me, 'cause baby if I were you, I would probably hate me too. I said that I don't mind if you hate me, 'cause baby if I were you, I would probably hate me too. A little bit of a recap. Once again, it's A minor 7 for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. A major 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor. 1, 2. D diminish. 1, 2. C major 7 for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the whole thing once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for the instrumental section of this song, the chord progressions are these ones right here. Just basically just the same as the chorus, but with a little bit of tweaks here and there. So let's just get right into it. Once again, we're gonna do some strumming patterns for this section. Same ones as we used for the chorus. So once again, C major 7 for 4 counts. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up. G minor 6. Down, down, up, down. F major 7, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then G major chord, down, down, up, up, down, down, down. Once again, C major 7. Then G minor 6. And now for the last bit of this chord progression, which is basically F major 7, the G major chord, as well as the C major chord. I'm gonna do a little bit of flair, dramatic effect to it, so it sounds better. And I'm just gonna do it first for you guys. So it's like this. So let me break it down for you for this part. So for F major 7 chord, to do that whole pattern, what we're gonna do is 2 down strums, 1, 2, then pluck the second string, third, then fourth, do a little bit of pause, then the second string once again, then the G major chord, the one that I touched earlier. Just press the 3rd fret on the lower E string, dead note right here as well, and these are open. 1 strum, pause for a bit, then the 3rd string on the B string, then open string, then the C major chord, the open one. Once again, slowly, it's F major 7, 2 down strums, 2, 3, 4, 2, G major, 1, 2, a little bit slower this time. Once again on the G major part, press this B string, 3rd fret, open, then the C major chord. Okay, so once again, for the whole instrumental section of the song, it's gonna sound a little bit like this. And that's the end of the guitar tutorial. Hope you guys learned something. Please leave a like so I'll know that you did. You can also comment any songs or guitar tutorials that you guys want to learn. That'll also be very, very dope. If you want to learn or watch my other guitar tutorials, please click here. If you want to listen to my cover of this song, you can also click here. And please do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you guys will be notified once I upload another video or like another guitar tutorial. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.